Street Fighter 5. That'd be wild. There's two Sakuras. I'm a Sakura. They got different triggers. What a truly strange world we live in. Oh, good confirm. That's +3, the low short. You need the counter hit. I wish there were better links out of lows. I feel like this game lacks that. Oh yeah. That's how you play Sakura. That was not safe. That one probably was. Sakura's theme though. I usually just hear Sakura's level theme. It's like Guile, where there's like two really similar songs. Ugh. Oh, I thought that would be a punish. Jump medium kick might have punished. It goes a little bit further forward, which looked like it mattered there. Could have been empty canceled on that low strong or that stand short, but it's whatever. Having to spend a bar to neutralize someone else's charged fireball, might as well just block it at that point. Oh, that was a punish. Good shit. Really good follow. This isn't Planet Robobot, you're right. Oh, it worked. He could have DP'd. He might have been too far away. EX Fireball, I think you need light DP. Even now. Oh, the music stopped. It's Kage. Kage seems like the kind of character that people would like in Japanese arcades. Ooh, interesting. He got the fully charged fireball too. Back Fierce into fireball charge as an OS against getting a counter hit. Gives you a nice little juggle on counter hit. He might have been too far away though. Yeah. Nothing doing from that crouch jab. I don't know if Planet Robot would work, but even if I could, I would do triple deluxe first, I think. That way we could meet Terenza, the greatest Kirby character. Oh no. Ugh. That's the bane of Sakura. Hitting someone midair. Okay, I'm pretty sure that combo could have been more optimal, and I'm pretty sure any other combo would have killed. I don't even play beat 'em ups. Usually just a controller though. I can definitely get behind someone enjoying both Third Strike and Street Fighter 4, and also chill streams, because that's literally me. I am those three things. So does Terenza have like 4 eyes? Because that's what I'm getting when I look at him. I can't really figure it out though. What's up with the floating Rayman hands? Is that just a thing? Did Kirby always have that? Terenza has that and Suzy has it too. I don't know if it's like a new stylistic thing or if it's just always been there. I haven't like thought about it. Are there any other Kirby characters that have that? Suzy's cute. What'd she call you? Native, I think. It's like Native or Pinky. Both of those names are hilarious. DP. Why was it not a DP? He could have supered her. That was the chokiest choke. Magalore. Yeah, he does have floating hands. It might just be a new stylistic thing. Magalore is just Marks, changed my mind. Marks doesn't have a personality, he's just a guy who stood on a ball and then tried to rule the world. Oh yeah, that's how you play fucking Kage, right there. I have been sitting on a Third Strike video for a while on how to play Yang, like a general notes video for him. But I've been putting it off for a couple of reasons. Will that work? I think it will. Between the Omega videos and now the Mortal Kombat videos, I'm a little overburdened. Well, that was nice anyway. He got the last hit. That's the powerful one. I don't really like that. The way I like to see Marks is that he's just an extremely evil person who hides it extremely well. Behind an extremely innocent-looking body. I don't know if other people like Mortal Kombat 11, but I sure like it. My only kind of gripe is that there's no downside to being stupid about your super, which I don't really like. I think the addition of like a super freeze or something, or just making supers a lot more unsafe would go a long way. Or maybe making it so you are... Can you... I don't actually know if it's not already like this. If you can only do one fatal blow per match, that'd be okay maybe. I like Flawless Block. Does that kill? Yeah. That does quite a lot of damage. You often see one in the combo that has the activate, so when you see the next one in a combo outside and activate, it's pretty strong. Oops. I'll go fix that soon. There's a Freudian slip. Oh, is she dead? Flawless block is to be blocking like the last 2 or 3 frames. And then most attacks, you take like, all attacks do chip in Mortal Kombat, but if you flawless block something, you take like 1/100th of the chip that you would have taken. You can't flawless block repeatedly, so you can only flawless block the first attack in a series and not like every attack. But if there's a break, if it doesn't jail, you can unblock and then flawless block. And then certain attacks are a lot more unsafe with flawless block, so let's say you have like Sub-Zero step kick. It's like you can block that, and it's like +4 for Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's +4. But if you flawless block it, Sub-Zero suddenly starts being like -8. So you can like get a jab punish. That's where all the stuff that makes sense. But there's one other thing about it that I'm not super clear on. Out of a flawless block, you can do up +3 or up +2, which are your wake-up attacks. And those cost 1 defensive and 1 offensive bar, so they're a little bit expensive. And you need to get the flawless block too. But the up +2, the up +3 is invincible, and the up +2 sets up a juggle. So if it's like a multi-hit string, even if the hits are really fast, if you flawless block the first hit, then do up +3, you'll like beat the opponent. And then up +2 sets up like a pretty strong combo. It can't be that strong because it spends an offensive bar already, so it'll usually be somewhere around 200. But if the opponent spends another offensive bar, they can put together a pretty strong combo for most characters, probably somewhere in the 400 territory maybe. Maybe not 400, but quite a lot. Chip kill is whatever attack that would chip kill you puts you at exactly 1 HP. And then after that, every attack that does any sort of chip damage, which is like all attacks in the game, will consume a defensive meter. So like, if you don't have any defensive meter, you'll just die. And if you have a defensive meter, it like disappears permanently for the rest of the round. I don't know about flawless block and how that is factored into it. I haven't labbed it. You might be able to flawless block to save your defensive meter. I have no idea. And anyway, once both of your defensive meters are gone, you're on something called last breath, and that just means anything you block kills you instantly. I like kind of don't believe that a tier video could be accurate yet, to be honest. Noob has a full screen fatal blow too, but the opponent has to be touching the ground, so comboing into it's kind of awkward. I didn't mention that in the noob video at all, but like I probably should have, because it's kind of notable. I hella don't think you should be making a tier list this early. It's not even 1 month out. We can't figure out the tier of a single Street Fighter character in 1 month. We got fucking like 25 characters in Mortal Kombat. I think multi-hit attacks each count as like hits for chip. So something like Scorpion's down forward 4 in Searing whatever uh, will like rapidly get the opponent down to like death. I should just make a YouTube video that's like tier list for Mortal Kombat. It's just like, you dumb fucks, don't listen to tier list yet. I want to click that link, but I also don't want to click away from this. Fast food tier list? Like drive-through, or can it be any fast food? If we're limiting ourselves to drive-throughs, I'll have a much easier time. Oh. Ooh, tricky. He didn't swing the pipe. He couldn't swing the pipe. His pipe ran out. Fast food tier list. McDonald's has a nice variety of things you can get. And also they have really good fries. I usually don't even get fries when I go there though. I usually get an M&M McFlurry, which I consider to be one of the best things that you can get outside of a dedicated, like, you know, like, yeah, Dairy Queen will do a better ice cream thing for you. But considering McDonald's is like a fast food place that happens to offer like a fucking ice cream thing, it's a damn good ice cream thing. And that is just fine, but I don't think it's, I don't know why everyone's crazy about it. And also I don't know why everyone has to like suddenly mention, I like firmly believe it's like some kind of marketing thing. Five Guys, everyone has to just mention Five Guys for some reason whenever In-N-Out is mentioned. Or the other way around, more accurately. Whenever Five Guys is mentioned, someone has to mention In-N-Out. Five Guys is fucking expensive. In-N-Out's pretty cheap. Five Guys has a smaller, no, they both have small as fuck menus. They're both just fine. But I don't know why, like, I don't know. I'm not crazy about hamburgers anyway. I always get chicken sandwiches. I don't know where Steak and Shake is. I only know that it exists. Burger King has nice, I like the chicken fries. And the burgers themselves are probably good, but I can't remember the last time I had a Burger King burger. Taco Bell has a really nice cheap menu, I guess. I kind of like Del Taco more. I remember liking Del Taco fries, but I got them recently and I didn't want to finish them. And it was like a medium. All the really good Mexican food I've ever had hasn't been fucking restaurants and it hasn't been fast food. It's been taco trucks. The best Mexican food I've ever had in my life has always been like street tacos from a taco truck. I firmly believe that's how you're supposed to enjoy Mexican food. Sonic is okay. Fucking calorie dense though. It tastes good. I'd like to be able to eat a Sonic shake every fucking day. But holy shit, it's like 1,400 calories. Or whatever. I don't need that in my life. I can't even justify one a month. Ooh. He didn't expect to be on that side, and then he didn't expect to be hitting, maybe? I don't know. That throw reset was weird. He had a combo. I mean, all fast food is calorie dense, but like, some restaurants allow you to make better dining decisions, and Sonic really doesn't. Like a McFlurry, if I get just like an ice cream, you know, if I just get like a vanilla ice cream thing, I can get like a fucking cup for like 200 calories and it's not even anything. but then a McFlurry somehow manages to be like 700, which is already a shit ton. And Sonic Shakes are only barely bigger than that, but are like double the calories. When I go to Subway, I get a 6-inch Black Forest ham, and supposedly that only ends up being like 300 ish, 350. I don't remember. It's like not too bad though, for like a decent amount of food. It's really easy to be a fat ass when it comes to fat food. That's why everyone is. Now when I go to McDonald's, I get a single McChicken and that's it. And I hold the mayo on it, so I'd like shave off 100 calories from what it would be. But like, in high school, when I used to go to McDonald's, I would get like 3 or 4 McChickens, and I would eat them all in one go. Nice. And McChickens are like 400 calories each. And that would be one of my 3 meals in a day. Would be like 1,600 calories. It's like pretty well known now, but Jared, he like, in order to get to the McDonald's, I mean not the Subway, in order to get to the Subway where he was eating his fucking sub a day or whatever it was, he would like walk 5 miles, and I think later jog 5 miles. It was something like that. That being said, you cannot run your fork. What you eat is a lot more important than the amount of working out you do when it comes to losing weight. That's a weird thing to do there. That was a punish. Sucker could have done even worse, actually. Could have been stand strong. In the last couple months, I actually lost like 10 pounds, but in the couple months before that, I gained 10 pounds. I didn't come up with that quote. Ooh. That's why it's important to hit light normals in air-to-air situations. The sucker is pretty good. Why does Demon Flip give you? Why does EX Demon Flip give you a 3-way mix-up? Oh, the pressure never ends. That was smart. That was a good EX. I would have not done that EX, and I would have not gotten this done. This is just acho. This is Game Acho. It's a Japanese arcade, and they upload their archives to YouTube. And they do, like, they have recordings of like every popular fighting game they have. Sometimes it's just casual, sometimes it's a tournament. This one's a tournament. Smart. Got the re-corner. Oh, he could have DP'd there. I always miss that myself. If you throw and the opponent jumps at the same time, you're actually, like, you can anti-air them. Even if they jump over your head. That's, like, a super important thing. There's nothing else to be ready for there. Like, think about it. Time out. Let's discuss it. If I throw, if I, like, get right next to the opponent, I have frame advantage, and I throw, there are, like, 4 things that can happen. 3. 3 things that can happen. 4. Final answer, 4. Either there's a throw tech, in which case, no matter what I'm looking for, I can just react to the throw tech, because it takes, like, a second. They can jump, in which case I can see the jump and crouch fierce it, or something like that. They can backdash, in which case I would just throw again. Or, like, I'll have frame advantage, so I can, like, jab or something, or throw if I want to. It doesn't really matter. Or, they can DP, and in which case I'm already eating the DP, you know, because I already decided to throw. So I don't need to react to the DP, and I can't anyway. I don't need to react to the throw tech, because it's very reactable. I don't need to think about it. It's like once it happens, it happens. So when you're going for that offensive throw, the only things you really need to be ready for are the jump away or the backdash. And all you have to do when you see that kind of jump, the kind of jump we just saw, where it was like, you know, Let's get it back to it. Was it already past this? Ugh. It was right after this, I think. Or was it right before this? There, it was that. See, he could have DP'd there. And it was a reactable. And there was nothing else he should have been thinking about except the possibility that Sakura jumped there. So not only was it like, yeah, it was pretty quick, but it should have been on his mind. Oh, he had a DP if he wanted one. I kind of like not taking it. He had the full jump in. That would have shaved off all of Sakura's health like instantly. Ugh. What a mess. Wow, I already know about that, and I do it all the time in my videos. Arrow keys are 5 seconds, L and J are 10. I didn't know how far back I went from it, though, is the thing. Because I kind of talked about it before I decided to try and go back. You see, Cody, staying strong, going through the fireball. That's that Season 4 buff. I firmly believe the only reason Cody got that at all is to counterpoke Laura Fireball and Galvi skill. But it's kind of cool because he can occasionally do stuff with it in other matchups. But I think Cody didn't actually have like a great button to press when Laura was charging a fireball in front of him. And now he does. Cody's lows are super sketch, to be honest. Why is Cody's anti-air game so weird? I hate seeing jump roundhouse from Sakura trade with Cody's Stand Fierce anti-air. Stand Fierce is like the closest thing to a good anti-air Cody has. And it still kind of sucks. You wish it was farther. Does Pipe even fix it that much? Crouch Fierce with Pipe I think still doesn't shrink his hurt box. Or at least it doesn't do it that much. It's annoying that his anti-airs change with the fucking object he's holding. And he like loses anti-airs entirely with the knife. Yeah, I saw Goichi playing Mortal Kombat, it was cool. Mortal Kombat actually wasn't released in Japan at all. I think they did release MKX in Japan, but it was like heavily censored. Oh, there it is. V-Skill's a good anti-air in terms of invincibility. It's just the commitment plus the health loss are annoying. Ooh, very nice. Oh, very nice. Max damage? Yep. Beautiful. I would hate playing Cody just to try and keep track of that fucking V meter. That's a pain in the ass. I really wish Cody's V-Skill didn't, like, make him take any white damage. Just having it unsafe is good enough. It lasts a while, but the way that he changes once your V meter runs out is a pain in the ass. At least with the knife, you can still throw the knife. When you have no V meter left with Cody, you can't throw rocks, and also you can't throw fireballs because you're still holding the pipe, and there's no way to let go of the pipe. Why is he like that? It's so weird. That's +1, I think? I don't remember. All of a sudden you can't do like hard punch plus hard kick. All of a sudden you can't throw rocks. All of a sudden you can't do your command grab. And also you still can't do your fireball. You still can't throw tornadoes. kills, I think. I feel like the knife should have the best normals of anything, but I don't even know if I believe that they're better than his regular ass normals. His TC should be a lot better, maybe. The Stand Fierce is kind of too slow to do anything with, although it is good in terms of being rewarding. The repeated knife swing should maybe be better too. He's got the knife right now. Ooh, look at that 3-hit confirm. What's really cool is the knife normals are all slower, but they have more frame advantage, which means that when you lose the knife with a punch normal, you'll have more frame advantage than you normally have. So you'll be able to do links that aren't normally possible. So like crouch jab with knife combos into crouch strong without knife. But of course that only applies for losing your knife, so your timer's gotta already be up. I think Brady had a combo there. I like fighting Brody a lot. I like fighting Cody for the first half. I don't like fighting Pipe Cody. But I think Pipe Cody is really cool. It's like Rashid, where I concede that... Oh, nice link. That works. He got counter hit. You don't even need counter hit, I think. I concede that the character is... Sacrifices were made on the way the character is fought to make the character more fun to play. If you know what I mean. There are characters that are fun to fight and to play. Characters that are fun to fight but not to play. Characters that are fun to play but not to fight. And characters that are neither fun to play nor to fight. Chun-Li would be a good example of this final for Street Fighter 3 Chun-Li, that is. People don't like playing her, they don't like fighting her. Sagat's theme. Ooh, we should have just taken the guard break. There was nothing, there was no way out of that, I don't think. Guard break at least you to only have 60% scaling. Sounds like his fucking Street Fighter Alpha 2 song. I never hated fighting Vega in 4 or 5. I've been holding out for Necro Aura for ages. I would also like Remy and or Elena. Ooh, that's like -3 I think, or -2. That step kick. Probably -2, since that's the common number. Makoto would be good, but God, she would break the game. We got Oni. It's Akuma. Ooh. I don't know whether that hits on the front or the back, to be honest. He didn't do the final pipe swing. He wanted... That was... Oh. Ah, he hit with the pipe. The final pipe swing would have stunned at the end of a long combo. Instead, he went for the overhead reset and got the pipe swing. Oh. He got the one-hit stun, but then he fucked up the stun combo. I feel like that was the right play that he did, but then he fucked up the ender, so... I like Street Fighter 5. I don't need to be in a good mood to watch it. Nice punish. What punch to Cody's hold? Probably jab. What do they do if someone dashes in? You need either fierce or strong to anti-air. When I see crouch fierce, whiff cancel crouch fierce into zonk, that seems to imply that it's they're holding jab. They might be holding strong. I am in a good mood, you're right. I watched a little bit of MK. There's only a little bit to even watch. Thunder One uploads and stuff like that. Zeus's. Exeuses. How you say that? I wonder if it's like a word in some other language. I think that was a great trade. Did he lose his white health doing that? Because the can does 10 damage. I didn't even think about it. Look at this. Oh, that's sad. I think that probably is still a good trade, though. I don't know how much white health you take. Is it like 50? I don't know the actual amount. Did you play MK Spab, or do you just, like, not care about NetherRealm? I saw Meat and Turner both playing it together, no less. Early MK9. MK9 was patched several times, but I don't remember what the actual patches were. I'm sure Kung Lao got nerfed. But there were a lot of things that just kind of stayed broken for the entirety of MK9, so it's like, what were they even patching? I think they removed the Blockstring Infinite for Cabal, right? Yeah, anticipation is a lot of it, but there's a... Becoming really good at teching throws comes with its own set of weaknesses. And I wouldn't say I'm really good at teching throws anyway. I would probably play through Deception before Armageddon, since Deception is a much better game. And also came first. That fire on us is pretty good normal. Ugh! You mostly see it in his juggles. A lot of people don't really bother to poke with it. You can use it to trigger confirm, but you'd probably rather just do it with a special move. Deception has... All of them are bad competitively, but Deception has a very solid single-player mode. One of the most solid for any fighting game, to be honest. Shaolin Monks is like not a fighting game at all, but it definitely is fun. I've done like 3 playthroughs with that on YouTube. No. It does have a versus mode, but it's just the same as the regular game. Four. And all 4 are Liu Kang. Scorpion Kang curse in Shaolin Monks when he throws his kunai, but it's like rare. I don't think he curses in any of the actual fighting games. I've only ever heard of it happening. I don't think he's ever done it while I was playing. It's like a 1% chance every time he throws a kunai or something like that. One of Kano's super is not here to fuck spiders, but the word fuck is censored, and I always thought that was really hilarious. I said always, but like, you know, since the 2 weeks ago that the game came out. They censored the F word in a game where fucking Kano can rip out your spine. I think that's one of his brutalities. He like rips out your whole skeleton. That's so stupid. Fuck's not even a bad word. Nice. That was like as extended as you can make that combo. Does Cody's turn ever end? Is that a V-verse? Looked like he tried to do something. They lost though. Or not a V-verse, a V-skill I meant. It couldn't have been a V-verse there because it was raw super. I mean, fuck is a bad word in the sense that it's a swear word. But it's not like, it's like one of those swear words that's like, don't say it in front of kids. It's not like one of those swear words where it's like, wow, that's awful to hear you say it. Wow, I'm personally offended to hear you say that. Like cunt. We need to just like stop caring about swear words. Ugh. They traded. I don't know why they made it as strong as it is, but I really like that it cancels into the rock throw. The way the rock throw kind of like comes together with all of his tools, I find to be really cool. Like that safe overhead he just did. Look at that, that was safe too. Well, plus rather. It was safe already. I wouldn't be surprised if Cody struggled here in this matchup. He's gonna super, oh, I would have held on to the super. Nice to have. Trying to win without it. He got it. Gal with no meter can't wake up into a throw at all. Or hit. He used to, prior to Season 4. He used to be able to flash kick through throws. Those were the days. They weren't really. Mortal Kombat 11 is nice because it feels like you have a lot of options on wake up. Without really feeling like any of them are that good. Being able to roll either direction, being able to delay your wake up, being able to do an invincible attack. All feel very good. But of course the guy on offense can make the read. Make the invincible attack whiff. Are up 3 safe? I never looked. I haven't looked at an up 3 in the frame data at all, so I have no idea if they're safe or not. I kind of feel like they should be. But also I understand the danger of making a wake up reversal safe. But they don't lead to combos and they're like not super strong. Being able to just wake up with a safe invincible attack sounds kind of nice as long as it consumes some defensive bar. And as long as you can whiff it, make it whiff and then whiff punish it. TBC I've watched. If you want to watch like Alex winning, find Marn in TBC because I think Marn was one of the better players of that game and he used Alex on his core team. It didn't combo. Maybe he was too far away. I've definitely seen a lot of people try and fail to punish up threes. I think he probably could have done a kill combo there. Maybe without meter too. If it was EX Zonk into, well, not without meter, but like if it was EX Zonk into up pipe into medium ruffian into straight pipe or whatever, would that have done it? I feel like it would have. Oof. Delayed V skill. Oh, look at all that white. Watch out, Cody. Oh, it's gone. Whoa. They do say Shirai, but they do say Raiden. It's because Raiden is as old as Mortal Kombat, the first one. I don't remember when the Shirai Ryu became a thing, but I'm pretty sure it was at least Mortal Kombat 2 or 3. Maybe later than that. Anyway, it's literally like mispronounced plus legacy. Raiden's like questionably not Japanese anyway, so it's like whatever. I'm sure if you asked him, he would just say, fucking, in Japanese they say Raiden. I remember Kenshi speaking whack-ass Japanese in the story mode of MK11. I mean MK10. Sounded like some beginner shit. Like they just ran it through a fucking machine translation and then pronounced it the way they saw it. Takeda, that one actually bothered me. I'm pretty sure that's a last name anyway, so it's like kind of weird that it's his name. But they don't, like, they just a little bit mispronounce it. It's Take. Takeda. I'm pretty sure the Take is just bamboo. It's like a very ordinary name. Takahashi is very ordinary too. That's the funniness of it to me. They both have like extremely like Takahashi and Takeda are both extremely ordinary names. Yeah, it could be a few things. As a last name, I would think it would be bamboo a lot more often. Taka? I don't know. Taka's in names, but I don't know the actual like kanji they use. No, Kenshi is his first name. I couldn't tell you if Kenshi's supposed to be a first name or last name. I know it's associated with samurai. Kenshi's last name is Takahashi. It's Kenshi Takahashi and Takeda Takahashi. Claw. There's only like 2 actual Japanese characters in Mortal Kombat, or not 2 maybe, but like a very small number. There are a lot of characters with Japanese names for no reason, like Hotaru. But in terms of actual Japanese people, it's like Takeda plus Scorpion plus Kenshi, and then maybe you can throw Raiden on there. Yeah, Motaro's got a Japanese name, but he's not Japanese. Goro is questionably not even... I don't know what the reference is there. I mean, there was definitely some Bloodsport, and there was definitely some Enter the Dragon in the original Mortal Kombat. Sub-Zero's Chinese. Katana's definitely got some Japanese inspiration. I mean, it could be Japanese. I don't think it's a real Japanese name, but I think that would be a very conceivable way of writing it in Japanese. Katana's gone back and forth between looking Western and looking Asian. Jade's gone back and forth a little bit as well. But Raicho's from Outworld, so he's not even from a real country. Two different names. Balrog and Vega. I guess three different names if you include Claw. Three-way name swap. Long story. It's actually a pretty short story. Borracho is indeed a pun on the Spanish word for drunk. But Borracho himself is an Outworlder. Remember when Jade was brown? Fujin is just pulling from the same reference that Raiden is. Raiden. They're two, like, Shinto god figures, I guess. One of them bangs drums to make thunder, and one of them... I forget how it works. One of them's thunder and one of them's lightning. But if they're saying Fujin, you would think that they would say Raijin. Dude, I forgot about Kid Thunder. What's the lore behind that guy? That kid? All the friendships are already silly as fuck, but that one takes like a level of silliness. How does a god have a nephew? Is it Fujin's kid? Some of the brutalities seem to have references to friendships. Like Sub-Zero makes a snowman in some of his brutalities. Johnny Cage pulls out his fucking action figure. Was it worth it, Guile? No, I didn't see that he got cussed out. I really feel a friendship should come back. I like that Mercy came back. Mercy was one of my favorites. I'm ready for like a big tournament where fucking some asshole like wins, but then Mercy's his opponent back to life, just for laughs. I guarantee that will happen at some point in the lifespan of the game, and it'll almost certainly be Sonic Fox who does it. One of the main things that'll prevent it from happening is people just, hitting start and then doing restart. But people don't usually do that in the last round, so I think it could definitely... Yeah, but I know it's already happened, but I want it to happen at a big tournament. I want it to happen in grand finals of a major. I guess I'm gonna make a YouTube video tonight. It's like, hey, we're gonna have a big old Mortal Kombat tournament tomorrow on PC and see if anyone joins this time. Nice jump. Don't stop me. It'll probably be 6 p.m. PST. 5.5 hours ago, but also tomorrow. I wonder what character I'll bring in. Kano? Will I bring in Kano? Will I ship people my wild Kano? I think he's talking about my server, like my Discord. MK11 actually seems to be less graphically intensive than MKX was, to be honest. My computer isn't struggling to emulate it at all. Run it. Oh no, I said emulate. And there was one stage in MKX that would give me lag. It's funny that that teeny weeny jab is what a good jab looks like in this game. Probably both. It's a backdash. Ooh, that was a nice jump, but he didn't even get the punish. So I guess it wasn't a nice jump. He has launch there. He could have juggled there. Towards Fierce on midair connect his launch. I always thought that was kind of weird. RIP meter. Must be nice being a G player and never having to spend bar. I love G's theme so much. Yes, I want Nightwolf back. I would probably play him if he came back. You don't need to do anything fancy to Nightwolf, just give him his fucking axe lift special move and let me spam it. That'd be sad. It might be a normal, to be honest. Sub-Zero already basically has that on his back strong. Back strong, back two. I did the noob sidebot video because a bunch of people asked for noob, kind of like casually in the comments of all the other ones I did. And now the comments in the noob one, like over half the comments are just people asking for like which character I do next. I don't like it. I wanted some character discussion. That being said, a bunch of people asked for Cabal, so I guess he's next. Um, they said that they were going to keep making tournament variations. So I consider it extremely likely that they're going to make more tournament variations and use some of the special moves, equipped ability moves or whatever that aren't in the game. And I consider it somewhat likely that they're going to make more item moves and make variations off of those. So you can trust NetherRealm to patch their game, to be honest. The little face was the thing that really made that comment confusing. Sometimes characters have like something a little good in one variation and something a little good in the other variation. That feels like the way that they should do it. It's like every variation has something useless, but something useful, it seems. It's like Johnny Cage throwing his sunglasses seems kind of awful, but Johnny Cage being able to keep you grounded with his fucking camera shutter seems kind of good. That's actually a case where I think one of the variations is way better than the other. I think the Nut Punch Johnny's better, but you know. For the most part, it feels like every character has like one borderline useless variation skill. Yeah. Anyway, there are certain characters, and Noob definitely seemed like one, where everything good was on one variation. It's like, what's the draw of fucking Noob's first variation, seeing double? The fireball? The fireball's a negative. I'd rather have the fireball on the other one. I'd rather have the Hellport cancel on the other one. I'd rather have the fucking sickle throw on the other one. I don't need air teleport. I don't need that shitty fireball that you can duck. Subs feel really similar to me. I don't think sub changes too much based on his variation. Obviously, being able to come out of an overhead is kind of important. Neat. Interesting thing to do there. Probably accidental, but I can't imagine what he was going for. So easily I could make a video about Sakura's delayed up fireball combos. I haven't yet, because I haven't been playing this game recently. Because Mortal Kombat came out. No, I like the idea of variations a lot. I like the idea of choosing something before a match. They could have just given every single character full power double ultra in Street Fighter 4. I can't explain what it is, but I like something about losing something. Having to make a choice. Having to analyze. They definitely do that. They let you have, like, Evil Ryu, but for everyone. Triborg is an example of variations being fantastic, because that's what he is to me. I consider Triborg making a comeback to be somewhat likely, just purely because they made one for the game. You fight Cyrax, I think, in story mode. Or was it Sector? I forget. You fight a robot. don't I don't think it'll definitely happen, but it could happen. It was RoboSmoke's first appearance in a game for a long fucking time. Smoke's one of my favorite characters in the universe. Right now he's just too busy being a fucking undead. I don't even think he appeared. He only cameoed in fucking story mode in MKX, and I think he literally didn't show up at all in MK11. Too far. Smoke is one of the most popular characters in the series. Gets no love. Can't throw fireballs, baby. Just gotta hit her with that pipe he's trying to. Oh, that's smart. I don't remember if that's one bar optimal or not. I feel like it's not. I feel like the X uppercut does more, but I don't remember. What's the lore behind Noob's Ghost? They should do something with that. That'd be kind of cool. Anyone remember Noob Smoke? I'll probably like tune in to see what's up, but I'm not. It's not a game I'm planning on buying yet. I've only played. No, I don't think I've ever played Samurai Shodown. Pretty good punish. I might have played it at some point. I've definitely been near it at an arcade, but I can't think I've ever put in a quarter. This footage is a Sakura fest. I want KOF 15. I want CVS 3. SVC 2. Fuck Samurai Shodown. Cool, you see that? They juggled. They hit pretty high too. The only Fatal Fury game I played was Garo. And I did like it. Ugh. Reminder that Cody has 2 air TCs. That's like so weird. I like that they're doing more with air attacks. I played Freeman and Garo. And Kushnood. I didn't play. I only played casually. I don't even remember what I liked about Freeman. If I played it again nowadays, I'd probably like Kushner more. But what about Butts Klauser from FF5? What about Princess Salsa? That one always makes me laugh. That one's like perfect because her name in Japanese was Sarisa. And that would be easy to mistranslate as salsa. Dong is like his actual name, isn't it? Dong Hwan. I think that's a fairly... I don't know how fucking common it is, but linguistically it sounds like a real Korean name. I'm sure you could write that with the Korean alphabet. That ng is a little circle. I know that one. It's like a silent when you put it at the front of a character, but it's like a ng at the end of a character. I like that Shimmy into EX Fireball. I usually use Shimmy into EX Tatsu, which is more rewarding but more minus. I always took Kim to be his first name, but Kim Kapwan is, like, Kim is definitely his last name. Would be a pretty feminine first name in English, I guess. You better not say Kim Kim. Oh. Yeah, it's unfortunate when your name sounds kind of stupid in another language. You guys ever see that screenshot? It's like a guy who works at a fucking water treatment facility and his name is like Andrew Drinkwater or something like that. His last name is Drinkwater and he works in water treatment. That can't have been fucking something that happened incidentally. That his name must have shaped his life. Saving it. I like that. I remember seeing a Japanese news article that was like about a guy going through and like shoplifting fucking panties from like a women's clothing store. And the guy's name was Koichi Hirose. No, it's just like, damn, is this a JoJo reference? Oh no, this could go, he could die. Koichi's fallen on hard times. Well, that's a good name. I actually have a Lars Larson who works at my the Home Depot I work at. Apparently, it's not even that uncommon a name in fucking Scandinavia or wherever the name is from. There are like several people with names that are basically variations of that. It's basically like the equivalent of Junior, culturally. Lars, son of Lars, or whatever. Imagine being Will Wilson. There's a girl. One of my friends knew someone in my high school who had an older sister whose name was Paige Turner, and she worked at the Borders pretty close to us, and her name was Paige Turner. Oh, ugh, that's the worst. He turned it into something okay. That fireball was like -7. I don't know if I would consider a name like Dark Prince or Dragon God to be cringe, to be honest. That's just kind of par for the course when it comes to like internet names to me. That was me right there. I was that Sakura. I whiffed 2 throws and then died. I feel his pain immensely right now. Anyway, yeah, Japanese people hella have handles like that. If you're gonna spend the super, I kind of feel like you should have done a neutral jump combo and not a feature combo. Crush counter combo. Wasn't there a Dark God or something who played MVC2? Dark Prince. That was it. Similar. That was a punish. He should have canceled it. He had no faith. It was a stand short. It's already a 4-frame normal, and it was already out. Oh my god. I would have won that round. If he like handed me the stick on that V-trigger freeze, I would have won. Hot Dog 29. He's Korean, right? I think so. I don't like the way it's counting. I went too far. I kind of like overly like edgy handles like that, to be honest. Keen Devu. The Keen is gold, the Devu is obese. Godlike handle right there. Oh, that was tricky. It was still a 50-50 to get the anti-air. I only usually go for that anti-air activate, but I usually only actually do the uppercut if I already see a dive kick. I don't know what the fuck Tominaga means. Oh, he probably just wanted the EXDP. Did some overzealous smashing. I kind of got an inkling to play some third strike on Fight Kid. Oh, it's just his last name. I've never heard that name. I guess I've heard both Tomi and Naga as particles and names, but never together. I remember Daigo said in an interview that he considers Umahara to be a very boring name. but he kind of likes Daigo. In Japan, everyone always calls him Imahara. In America, everyone calls him Daigo. Alex Vi. Who's Alex Vi? Oh, you mean Cali Power? I bet John Choi has some handle that's like some archaic thing, but I don't even know his. It might just be John Choi. Mike Watson has one too, but I don't remember what it is. Diego Umajuarez. He could have finished that with short, maybe. I think Sakura is generally a little strong here, but not like crazy. I didn't know that. I think the Fudo is literally like food. But I forget the rest of it. It's not just Fudo. But I think it's literally like some fucking local cuisine or whatever. Oh, it's Hood? Really? I think the Mago is short for... I forget. Magos is really weird. Magos might be short for maggot. Tokido is fucking some KOF bullshit. Something Doshite. I don't know. It's like an Iori thing. Someone here in the chat must know it. Did he just wake up with a off the wall and have it work? What about Zengiton? That's not really a pun, it's just a very cute way of saying Zangief. He was just a bit too early, maybe? Or maybe just naturally whiffed. I'll try on Fightcade, and if I fail to find anyone, I might play you in some Omega. Just play Blanca in SF3. Just write Capcom a nice letter asking them to add Blanca to the game. I don't know if Zangiton still plays. Haven't thought about him in forever. Remember fucking Vangief or whatever? Vince Wu? Is that his name? Did I make that up? Nice punish. Jump towards strong is pretty good, but not super reliable against off the wall. And if he like steers away from you can land and punish him. So it's like an OS in your favor. From that far away, it's very reliable. Either he comes at you and jump strong hits him, or he comes away from you and fucking you get jabbed short. Nice. Tiny, tiny walk back. Delayed low forward. The God meaty. It's only getting later. I'm going to try and open up Fightcade and see